What is going on, everybody? We're back on Attack on Titan, Season 3, Episode 17. The season started with what? Episode 13? So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We only have 5 episodes left after this because there's only 10 episodes for this entire second part. But people have been blowing up, telling me that, like, this is probably going to be one of the best slash the best episode of this season, and maybe of, like, the entire Attack on Titan anime in general. I know that they've kind of shuffled around their schedule because they were getting a lot of spoilers being leaked, so they switched it around. So now you guys are going to be seeing Attack on Titan reactions on Monday around this time. So Monday around like 11 a.m. / noon Eastern is when the Attack on Titan episode should be going up. At the end of last episode, it was pretty, unless something amazing, unless we find out Erwin has been a Titan this whole time, and he's going to sprout into a shapeshifter. It looks like he's dead. He took one of those boulder fragments like straight through the gut. Maybe he gets up and charges on foot for one last like inspiring hurrah, but I don't see him surviving this at all. And it looks like we're going to get the Zeke / Levi fight. I'm almost kind of positive that Levi's going to win. I just hope they make it good, not too one-sided. And I hope that Zeke blesses us with some knowledge before he goes. That's all I really hope for. That's kind of the reason I want Zeke to win, because, like, as amazing as a character as Levi is, and the best Titan hunter there is, the best scout you could ask for, the best fighter warrior, he can't provide us / me with answers that I need. Zeke and other Titan shifters can, so I'm always going to root for that side, biased or not, just because of what I would like this story to progress and go forward, and what's in that basement, and what is happening outside the walls, and what do they know, and what do we not know. And I feel like the more shifters we see, the more knowledge that we can learn. And if we keep killing them off, we're never going to find out anything. And besides that, there's not really much more to discuss. Let's go ahead and get on into it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your long weekend. And let's do it. So we are starting at 0-0. Pressing play on the episode right now. Good God almighty. Horse in the face, Aaron in the gut. That's so terrible that, like, he just gave that great speech, and he's like the first one in his section to like fall. Oh fuck, and we're cut right to the opening. I'm really interested to see how this goes. Now we're gonna learn any other information from the shifters that are out there. Like, we don't have to get any groundbreaking information, but are we gonna get to know their names? Who this like wagon wielding on all fours Rod Race Jr. looking one is? What's his or her backstory? And I feel like there's got to be others in there, and I don't know if this is going to be like Levi in the group completely takes out this squad. I feel like the same way that, like, this is the human scout like hunting squad. Whatever Titan shifters are out there in the world, this is just like a portion. I don't think these are their last fighting forces they have here. So, do Levi, Aaron, Mikasa, do they completely wipe out the Beast Titan and his like squad and forces, and then we go even further, like we go to the basement and fight another group? Do some of them escape? Does like Bearholt or Rainer maybe escape and flee and retreat and decide to come back around because the Beast Titan's dead or something like that? I don't know. And Armin has to die just off of what they showed us in the trailer 6 months ago to a year. Pretty sure Armin dies. I don't know how. I don't know why. Does he sacrifice himself? Is it something that Levi does? We'll find out. Episode 54, titled Hero. Here we go. Oh shit. Never learn from their mistakes. We saying we've done this before? Careful there, buddy. You're not like your father. Oh, wow. Like, I want to find out that. I want to know his backstory. They're going to die. I don't think that smoke, he sees exactly where you're at. Hitches the girl, yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, fuck. And you just had to have him eat it in the face. My god. You're getting distracted. He's getting distracted. Levi's gonna be on his shit. He doesn't have any other Titan shifters by his side saying, yo, you don't see this man come in hot off the right side? Where's the girl in the wagon with the barrels on her back? Oh, now he's starting to notice. Oh, fuck. They did warn him. Oh, wow. He, I was able to go through his entire arm? Holy shit. I just feel like he's just thicker and bigger than the average Titan. I didn't know his blades would. He got him. That was quick, unfortunately. That was quick. I wanted to actually see them like go at it. Damn, I wanted to see them actually go at it. That's depressing. I mean, that was cool, but that's unfortunate. That's true. You could grab Erwin right now, inject him, have him eat him. Yeah, exactly. Oh, fuck. There she goes. He can control them from his. Human form? What the fuck is happening? You're not gonna just let yourself die out here, are we? Okay, yeah, he went for the reload. Who is this? The one that was wanting to quit from the beginning, and he's the only one that survived? That's gonna kill him mentally. Oh God, he was. Fuck. And then you guys told me yeah, this man is back up. How the hell has Rayner like he's just back on the horse? And a lot of you guys told me. I guess now we know. I mean, it looks like everybody can just do the hardening ability. I've always been tight about that since we learned about it last season. That it was just something you could just get out of a vial. But it looks like everybody can learn how to do the hardening ability. Doesn't look like it's. I thought it was at the beginning. I always thought it was. I thought it was an Annie ability, but Armin says the two of them are enough to take out Bearhold. Did we not just see that man get punted last episode? This is where I have a feeling this is where Armin dies. You know what you could do? I don't know how. I guess you can't inject a dead body, but you could. You could take Erwin's body back to where Annie is. No, but they can't get inside of her little crystallized shell. Never mind. Aaron could break it and have him eat Annie, and we could save Erwin. He's been knocked up there this whole time. That was wild seeing Zeke try to harden up the back of his nape that fast. And Levi was chopping his ass up so fat. Even before he started chopping his... We're getting like a history flashback here. He's definitely going to die. And then we'll find out that plan through Aaron after he's fell. Classic anime. It was wild to see how long it took Zeke to activate his hardening ability. Oh yeah, if I'm Rayner, I'm not fucking around this time. Last time y'all tricked me and you did all this bullshit. No, I'm over it. I'm going straight there. They got any boomsticks left? Oh wow, he's on the ground. And he tried to harden up and his ass got sliced up so fast. But I agree with Levi, you couldn't just kill that man right there because you don't know what he knows or what he could tell you. Look at his face. I'm interested to see the game plan that Armin has came up with here. After we saw Aaron try to go, I guess, straight at him and got punted. Let's see what this plan is. Hmm. Well, we know it's not going to be by brute force because we tried that route already. So what is Armin's plan here? Is that part of the plan? I don't know. I can't trust anything my eyes see right now. I can't. That might have been on purpose. I mean, they made it look like it wasn't on purpose, but that might have been on purpose. If he steams him from this close, he's dead. That's wild that this man Rainer has like a brand new head that he's healing back up. Look at the animation on everybody's face. That looks great. Only one side of the jaw went in. Sasha got fucking dotted. They're supposed to get one on each side. Only one went. They missed one. Now what do you do? How is this man... That's what I'm saying. Mmm. Let's say even if his anchor isn't getting blown away, how's this man not suffering 8-degree burns? He should be getting peeled to death by that steam. Aaron could have crawled out. No, but he'd be too weak to do anything if even if he came out of his Titan form. So what are we doing here? Endure what, bro? You're getting. What is he? Just bones? What the fuck is that, Hanji-san? Yeah. Now his mouth's gonna fall open. Where the hell have you been? I thought she died. Okay, Rainer's dead, so we lost one on each side, it looks like. I still need to know what the fuck Armin's plan was right there. What is Aaron? He hardened up. He can't steam again. Mm, how is the episode gonna end right there? No, it's not over. So it looks like this arc here is definitely over, though, as far as having to regroup. They didn't kill him. Armin's dead. Rainer's dead. We knew Armin was going to die. What do they do with Bearholt? You have to. You can't kill him. You need some. You got to get some information. My I'm trying to figure out why wasn't Aaron just straight dead ass tired, just immobile after everything he'd been through up to that point. The getting his ass punted across the field and then hardening, and then he still had enough energy to, oh my god. Then he still had enough energy to get all the way up there and cut him out. Haven't we seen him just completely devastated every time he's done his hardening ability? Like my man's had to go take a nap for like 3 days. That's my only like gripe and question. And it's over. Fuck, man. That was definitely one of the. Is that? It's always hard to say it right after because you have like recency biased. But is that the best episode ever? You start thinking back to some moments of like Annie versus Annie versus Aaron for the first time, and finding out about Raynor and the Colossal Titan in the very first episode, and all the Rod Race, Kenny, and Levi stuff. I don't know. It's definitely in the top five, probably in the top three, just for the sake of the the level of character that we lost. Like characters plural, because like we've lost characters before, um, Marco, and like characters that like we were attached to, but not like any of the main. And when I say the main five, I would say the three from day one: Armin, Mikasa, Aaron, and then I'd put Erwin and Levi like as the main five. And then right below them too, I would put Raynor, Bearholt, and Raynor's dead. To my knowledge, that man looks dead. Raynor dead. Armin, that man's dead. Um, and Erwin. The three of them are dead. I don't see them coming back. Raynor maybe could be alive. Possibly. But it looks like he's dead. And if he's not, I don't see them staying alive for long. And like we just took losses on like just huge losses on both sides. The scout group is down to what? They have like 10 bodies left max. Um, and of those 10, Jean is hurt. Sasha looks like she's in critical condition. Then you flip to the other side. You lost two of your like strongest, at least for what we've seen on screen. There could be another armored titan level titan that they have like in waiting if this group fails. You would think like the old Raynor and Bearholt, the Colossal and the armored titan can't be their like only trump cards like of breaking down walls or just creating straight chaos. There have to be other titans with not similar abilities, but something is devastating. Like those two, especially when they started out young, could not have been their only cards. Um, but I feel like those two are big losses. And Zeke is in. I mean, he's gonna probably make a full recovery, but that man's in critical condition. So I think what we have here is kind of just a, a double like stalemate retreat. Like each side was able to inflict serious damage on both sides. Um, and neither side are in. They're not in fighting capacity right now. Um, I think the scouts, they're completely out of the thunder sticks, the lightning sticks, thunderdomes, whatever you want to call them. I think they used all of them. Um, they've lost their commander. Their forces are down to a handful, and the horses, who knows how many they have left. And their biggest weapon, Aaron, who, I mean, he doesn't look tired, but I thought every time we did the hardening ability, we needed to like take a minute. I know he's been training it, um, but like the damage he took from being kicked and then doing the hardening ability, the fact that he was able to just sprout right back out and attack was really like shocking to me. Um, but even so, say he's been training for that, you figure he needs to take a seat for a second. And then it looks like the Beast Titan Zeke is going to go back and retreat. The girl snagged him up. You'd figure you want to follow wherever she's taking his ass, but the only one that's out there is Levi, and he's taken down all the. He has no means to track them. Who knows how much ODM like gas he has left? Number one, and number two, there's no horses for him to use out there. And then number three, he has nothing to attach onto. He sliced down all the Titans. What blew my mind, I think the biggest like WTF moment of the episode, besides just them showing us Armin getting straight fucking steam peeled to death, was that man Zeke controlling regular Titans in his human form? What the hell was that shit? Have we seen anybody use... I guess every Titan ability we've seen would best be served in a Titan body. Raynor's not going to run through a wall as an armored Titan in his human form. Bearholt's not going to release steam. Um, maybe... I mean, I'm not gonna... I don't know why I'm saying Annie when we've seen everybody pretty much harden at this point. Um, Annie or anybody else is not going to harden up her fist in her human form. Speaking of hardening, I don't know why Bearholt, like he said, he got distracted. Maybe he thought Aaron was down for the count. He had a concussion. He just blew away Armin. I don't know why he wouldn't just always just, until he spotted an actual body of Aaron, keep that neck, like that nape on hardened standby, like at all times. Um, Maybe everybody's Titan abilities aren't suited for their human form, but holy shit. When he gave the command in his human form, that actually blew my mind. That actually um, blew my mind. That was just mind blowing. And then the beginning, when seeing Levi, just he was going off there in the beginning. I hope we get a rematch of that, because I would like to see that again. Because my only disappointment was like it went by so fast. Um, the Levi versus Zeke, it wasn't even a verse Zeke. It was Levi attacking Zeke. That shit happened in 10 seconds. And I understand Levi not killing him because you needed some kind of information, but maybe Levi feels like maybe if I would have killed him, like I would have been able to keep my promise to Erwin, and like he did seem like defeated there for a little bit, but when he gave that command to attack that man as a human, I was like, what is happening? That was pretty, and we had some pretty like real great action shots there. And the art in the animation was really good this episode. They got real graphic with Armin getting fucking peeled away. Um, so it looks like, I mean, I was almost positive that Armin was going to die. Levi made a very interesting point about trying to inject somebody with this Titan juice. Like we can, and the first thing I thought about was Erwin, and so did he. But clearly that's not going to work at this point. You could. They've got Bearholt. They have that man. You could inject Erwin right now and take his ass in there and have him eat Bearholt. You might not find out any information because you figure you got to do it quick before Erwin's real body dies. But that's a possibility. That is a plan that they could do. Armin is I don't think he's coming back. And I'm interested to see from the trailer what was it that made Mikasa and Eren attack Levi. We only have 5 episodes left, so I guess we're going to find out somewhere in this point. And it looks like this kind of like stalemate, this battle for this area is going to be over for the time being. Both sides need to regroup. The thing is, like, I don't know how or where the humans go, being so depleted and lack of horses and supplies, to make it all the way back inside the walls and not just be hit with like a second wave along the way, you know? I don't know why. That's what I'm saying. Like, Zeke, Bearholt, and Raynor cannot be your only attacking forces, right? That can't be possible. There has to be at least double the amount, triple the amount, 5 times the amount of like shapeshifters that you can put on attack mode. And not even that. I mean, damn, Zeke could just scream to the other Titans to attack them if you see them move while they're running back to retreat. I just don't know why you would let up the assault now, knowing how weak and depleted they are. So if you see them run out of just that little town back, try to make it back inside the walls to regroup and to relay information and come back out for a second go, I would send another wave at them, whoever is leading it, because I don't think Zeke is like the one final be-all in charge, so we'll see what happens. There's just a lot to discuss that episode. I mean, RIP to Armin, RIP to Erwin, and I don't know if it's 100% confirmed, but I don't think he's going to escape death twice, 3 times. RIP to Raynor, and I don't know how much long Bearholt's going to be alive, but I give him one more episode. RIP to that man, that's 4. Pretty, like, major character deaths there. And that was, I mean, that was definitely my top 3. I would have to go back and look at, like, every episode that I've watched, like, maybe get little mini descriptions to be like, oh, yeah, that was a good episode, or maybe that one was better. But this episode was definitely in top 3, just for action and the impact of characters that we lost. It was great. Let me know if you shared the same. Maybe I missed it at some point. The same thoughts on Eren just being like right back at it. Like, I know he's been training for this, but I feel like we've seen, even like as recently as this little arc right here, we've seen him harden and like need a second. So to see him get damaged by Bearholt and then use his hardening ability and then be like right back on it with the ODM gear was like questionable to me at the time. Um, and then another thing that's questionable to me is like given just the size of Bearholt and the size of the Beast Titan, that the normal blades would have the same effect like on the nape. Like the nape isn't thicker or stronger, like given the size of Titan, you know? That's kind of like my biggest question is like I feel like it would take double the amount of blade or double the amount of force, or like one of the thunder sticks to even pierce through just the sheer size that Bearholt's neck should be. So those are my only like critiques of the episode. Besides that, from beginning to end, it was great. I'm really actually really happy that Zeke didn't die right there because that just because the interaction was so quick and because there was no information shared between the two of them. Um, I did bring this up last episode. I was hoping that like Bearholt and Rainer had like relayed to this man Zeke like, yo, this is what the ODM gear does. Watch out for that man Levi, X, Y, and Z. And we had that quick flashback of they're like, oh, the one man I should avoid is Levi, and he was right there, and that was pretty great to see. Um, yeah, pretty wild episode. That was one of the better, if not the best episodes of the entire 3 seasons so far. And I'm interested to kind of see what happens these next 5 episodes. I don't know if we use like the action budget all for that episode right there, and the rest of the episodes are going to be kind of maybe explainer. Maybe they keep Bearholt alive for the next couple episodes, and we get like intel and information from him, and that's kind of sprinkled over the next 5 episodes, and we end on like a cliffhanger or something like that. Um, I guess we'll find out. Let me know what you guys thought. Like, share, favorite, subscribe. Hopefully, you'll see this Monday. Whew. And as always,